Hello guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Today we will create a sci-fi image in Adobe Photoshop CC. I will be using images I downloaded and licensed from Adobe Stock. You can use any images you want to. So guys, let's start. Um, to open any assets from your Creative Cloud library in a separate window, double click on your asset and voila. I will zoom out my image. I will switch to my move tool, and now I would like to unlock my layer. To unlock your layer in Adobe Photoshop CC, simply click on your lock icon, voila, and your layer will be unlocked. What I will do now, guys, I will switch to my selection tool and I will select the sky. So I don't need the sky. After I selected my sky, I will click delete key and voila. Now I would like to bring another image into my document. I will click on my image in my Creative Cloud library and I will drag this image into my document, just like that. I will resize this layer, just like that, and I will click OK to accept my layer. Now I have two layers, one mountains layer and another my sky layer. Definitely I need to restack those images. I will click on my sky layer and I will drag this layer under my mountains layer. Now I will highlight my mountains layer. I will click add layer mask. I will switch to gradient tool with black to transparent, and I will paint out part of my mountains layer, just like that. I will bring opacity to 100% and just like that. I'm creating some very beautiful sci-fi background, so I don't care when my line between my mountains and my sky is supposed to be. I'm just creating very beautiful background, and this is illusion, this is our imagination. Now I will bring down opacity to 31% and I will continue erasing part of my mountains. By the way, guys, I'm not erasing part of my mountains. I'm masking out part of my mountains. Example, if I would like to bring a part of my mountains back, I will switch color from the black to the white and I will bring back part of my mountains, just like that. And switching back to the black color, I will bring down opacity to 24%. I will mask out a rest of my line between my mountains and my sky layer, just like that. And now pretty much is what I'm having right now. What I will do now, guys, I will switch to adjustment. I will click on gradient map, and because I would like to apply gradient map adjustment only to the layer below my adjustment layer, to only to my mountains layer, I will click on add clipping mask. And now my gradient map adjustment will be applied only to the layer below my my adjustment layer. Let's see what I would like to use. I would like to use something colorful, maybe something like that. I will change blending mode to overlay. Oh, I like it, and I will bring down opacity for this layer, just like that. Now, guys, I will click on my libraries again, and here I have another image I would like to work with. I will click and drag this image into my document. I will resize it, just like that. I will accept this layer. And now I will select this layer and I will copy this layer. After I copied this layer, I will deselect this layer and I will delete this layer. I don't need this layer anymore. Now, guys, I will select my mountains layer mask. I will click and hold Command key and I will click on layer mask, just like that. And I will go to paste special, paste into, just like that. Now what I will do, I will change blending mode for this layer. Let's see, multiply, kind of nice, but overlay. Yes, I like overlay the most, but I will bring down opacity for this layer, just like that. Beautiful. And now guys, I will select my bottom layer, my sky layer. I will scroll down my library, and here I have my beautiful moon I would like to use. I will click and drag this image into my document. I will resize my moon, just like that. Accept it. Now I will right click on this layer. I will rasterize this layer, and I'm switching to another tool. I'm switching to Magic Eraser tool. Now I simply will click on white background around my moon, and voila. What I need to do right now, guys, I need to change blending mode for my moon. I will change blending mode for multiply. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Maybe a lighten? No, definitely not. Overlay. Yes, overlay. And beautiful, beautiful background. So guys, we have created very beautiful background. Now time to bring our main subject. First of all, I will select my top layer. I will scroll up my library, and here I have my beautiful alien I would like to use. I will click and drag this image into my document. I will reposition it. I will resize it. I would like to have my alien slightly smaller, just like that. I will accept this layer. What I need to do now, guys, I need to remove this white background. I will click on quick selection tool. In the properties, in the options bar, I can click, and I definitely will click on select subject button, just like that. And voila, guys, magic happened. Photoshop selected my alien for me. What I will do, I will click on select and mask button, and I will be redirected to select and mask workspace. Here, if I will need to adjust my selection, adjust my masking, I can do it directly in my one workspace. I don't need to jump between my workspaces or something like that. So I can adjust anything in my select and mask workspace. After I will be satisfied and I'm happy with my selection and masking, I need to specify output. I will specify output setting to new layer with layer mask. I will click OK, and voila. And now I have my new layer with layer mask. I'm happy with my alien. I'm happy with everything, but I would like to apply few modifications. I will click on adjustment. I will click on gradient map, and I will click on add clipping mask. So right now my gradient map adjustment will be applied only to the layer below it, so only to the alien layer. Let's see what I will use. Again, guys, no rules in here. It's our imagination. So maybe something like this, or let's see, so many wonderful choices. Maybe something like this, and I will change blending mode to, let's see, to overlay, and I will change gradient map. So let's see. So cool. Maybe something like that, right? And now I will bring down opacity for my adjustment layer, for my gradient map layer, just like that. Perfect, right? I love it a lot. Something like that. Perfect. I love it. Now, guys, I will merge all my visible layers, but I still have one hidden layer. It's my alien before I removed background. So what I will do, I will go and I will click flatten image, and Photoshop will asking me if I would like to delete my hidden layer. Yes, of course, and voila. I will duplicate my layer just to show you before and after we will finish our finishing touches. I will go to filter, to camera raw filter. Here I will adjust my exposure. I will bring exposure down. I will increase contrast. Maybe I will increase the highlights. Yes, and I will click OK. So this is before camera raw, this is after. I liked it. So we have everything. We have highlights, we have shadows, we have kind of 3D dimension illusion, and I love it a lot. Now guys, I will select part of my background. You can use any selection tool you're more comfortable with. So I will select my background, copy, and I will deselect it. I will zoom in my image. I will switch to quick selection tool and I will select my alien eye, just like that. Now I will go to edit, paste special, paste into. And now we have reflection in our alien eye. And reflection, we added reflection as a separate layer. What I will do, I will bring down opacity of this layer, just like that. And I will click on layer mask, this is a black rectangle. I will switch to my simple brush tool with black color and I will fix borders, just like that, to make it a more realistic looking reflection, just like that. And I will do same with another eye. I will highlight my background layer, entire image. I will switch to a quick selection tool and I will select second alien eye. If you made any mistake, you selected more than you wanted, simply click on the brush icon with minus sign in the options bar and paint out part of your selection, just like that. And again, edit, paste special, paste into, and bring down opacity of your reflection layer. Click on layer mask, switch to the simple brush tool with black color and fix your reflection. Perfect, just like that. Let me zoom out my image. Now guys, I have two backgrounds layer. Remember, I duplicated my background layer just to show you before and after. So I will hide my first background layer. This layer is locked, and I will merge all visible layers, just like that. And here my original background layer, and this is after our finishing touches. What I can do guys now, I can apply few more steps to my image. I will switch to Dutch tool, range midtones and exposure about 12, and I will paint over my alien reflection in his eyes, just like that. And now we can see beautiful reflection. I love it a lot. Just like that. And guys, believe or not, we are done. Now I will show you before our finishing touches image and after. Huge difference. I will delete my background layer. I don't need this anymore, and now our image is ready. You can save this image as PSD file, also in original size, and also if you would like to share your image on your social media or Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, you need to resize your image and you need to make your image smaller. So guys, thank you very much for being with me. If you have any questions, please ask. I will be more than happy to answer to any of your questions, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.